next unit, we're going to be talking about Niphal infinitives. Okay, why are they called infinitives? They're infinite in that they can be addressing past or future, singular or plural. All people, I, you, he, they. It can be either gender, masculine, feminine, right? It's infinite in that sense, whereas usually I have a finite where it's more limited. Niphal, right? I have a kelab letter, a kaf, a lamed, or a bet. So for my word, kaf, lamed, or bet, right? But instead of having just the shoresh, it's Niphal, right? And when I think of Niphal, I want to think of right? So I have Luki, Ka, I forgot my Canadian. Luki, Ka, Tape. So how do you translate Luki, Ka, Tape? So I once had a student named Stephen, and he came up with a rule, and he said, from this point forward, every time I teach it, I have to call it the Stephen rule. So we're going to go with it. Luki, Ka, Tape. How do you translate it? He said when you have a passive shoresh in Niphal, Lahi is translated as to be. Lahi, to be. So Lahi katev, to be written. If it was Lahi shama, it would be to be heard, right? Lahi balei, to be born. Okay, so Lahi, if it's passive, it's Lahi, to be. Okay? Now, we just discussed in the previous unit Niphal commands, and now we're talking about Niphal infinitives. And if you look at the top and the bottom, your eyes are probably going to say, hey, those look pretty similar, right? So how can I differentiate between Niphal infinitives and Niphal commands? The top letter, right? That's my clue, right? My clue is that Lahi katev, right? Do you have a lamed before commands? Can I have this before commands? No. Can I have this before commands? No. Right? So if I have a kelab letter, it, by definition, must be an infinitive. Okay? And second of all, for Niphal commands, I could have isham there, but I also could have isham ri. Isham ri, right? I would have those suffixes, like for at, atem, we have isham ri, ru. Okay? So I just want to remind you that bet or kaf, right, is going to be when, and it's usually accompanied by some form of by he, but not always.